Hey guys, I think the mute is on. Well, excuse the mess that is in here. Our air conditioner died a couple of days ago and it has been in the high 80s in here, so it has been a horrible few days. But this is this week's weekly review, and this week I'm going to be talking about the His Fair Assassin series. So here it is. These are the newer covers that was released back when, it was about a month ago or so. Books A Million had a buy two, get one free, so I ended up getting these copies, thanks to a friend actually, because my hardback copies decided to fall apart. They were used copies from the library bookstore, and they were just yellow, and they smelled bad, and they died. They were dead. They're not coming back. So this series is about a world via our own history that has been slightly altered in the 1400s, and there are 9 saints, and each saint has their own kind of like a convent, and each convent is dedicated to a specific saint. These deal with the Saint of Death. I'm not going to pronounce his name correctly. I can just about guarantee you that. I think it's Mortain, but I'm probably wrong. But this follows a group of 3 women that were sent to this convent, and about them basically finding love. It really reminds me of like the Dark Hunter series, where each book deals with one main character finding their destiny and the person that they're supposed to be with, forever. So, in the course of this series, you have, like, this one starts, and then this one picks up a little bit before this one ends, and then this one picks up before both of these end. So you're kind of going to be backtracking, and these are not in order. So that goes that way, actually. So you're actually going to be backtracking as you go through the series, but it is so good. I finished it last night. This was the first time that I actually read all 3 books. I've read Grave Mercy before, and I'm so happy that I did, because this series was amazing. It was so amazing. I did not get to the next book in the series, which is Courting Darkness. It is a new spinoff. Somebody else had to read that for the site, unfortunately, but they said it was really good, and if you like this series, you're definitely going to like that one, which that one is a duology, and it deals with the character from this book, from Dark Triumph. So, I really do wish that Mortal Heart, I finished it last night, I wish it would have had an epilogue. It did not have one, so it just kind of sums stuff up and ends. That was very heartbreaking, because I kind of wanted, just a little bit more on what was going on with Aneth and Balthazar. I kind of wanted to know a little bit more about them getting back to the convent and what exactly was going on with them after the fact. So that was very sad. But when I finally do Courting Darkness, I hope that we get updates and stuff about everybody in these books. Because, of course, that one is in Sibylla's point of view, or Sibella's. I have no idea how to pronounce anybody's name. But, so, this is I love historical fiction. Go figure, I never saw that coming. But this is best described as basically a YA historical fiction with a very light fantasy. Because there is kind of magical aspects to it, like, they are the handmaidens of death. They can see when somebody's going to die. One sees, like, a smudge of darkness on their brow. Another one sees, a specific area is marked with black of where the person's going to die. So, like, if you were going to die of a heart attack, your chest would be dark, stuff like that. And it's just so ingrained with the world around them and the different little side stories and stuff. It was so good, and it was done in a way where I didn't feel like I needed like a float chart like I did in the Throne of Glass series. That one is so large. The world is so large with all these different characters. I really felt like I needed like a float chart to remember, okay, so this person is this person's over here doing this. Okay, so then I could just, when something happens, I could just look up, okay, that person's name, okay, that's who they are. Because of the enormity of that world and the stories, I really did feel like I needed a flow chart for that one. This one, however, was not like that, even though, I mean, these books are not, they're not thin, but they're not, you know, like 900 pages either. I really didn't feel like I needed a float chart or anything like that. Well, that is pretty much everything I want to say about this series. It was really good. Definitely if you like historical fiction and with, you know, some splashes of romance and a lot of action and death and people just, girls especially, you know, women trying to figure out where they are supposed to go in life, and these are not those women where, you know, that they're just gonna stand idly by. Ooh, what is that that she said in Alita, what, that she will not stand by in the face of darkness. I mean, that's just like perfect for this series because you know, the French are getting to invade and everybody is trying to take over the Duchess, who's only 13, and it's just, it was so good. It was so good. If you like historical fiction, or if you think you might want to get into historical fiction, definitely check these out. They're definitely slower books. It's not a very fast-paced read, but I will say that Grave Mercy, which is, I think, the biggest book out of the three, one minute I was at like page 50 and the next minute I was at like page 200. So for me, it went pretty fast. I think I averaged anywhere from 60 to 70 pages. But yeah, it went pretty well. I liked it. They were really good. The next series that I will be talking about next, which is not one that is completely finished, but I will be reviewing The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King next week. So come back for those. That is also this week's chosen books for the Read More Book Club, which is on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/Read More Book Club. Alright, well, that is everything for today. I am currently reading In Another Life by Stacey Hunter. I'm so excited to finally get to that. And then I'm going to be doing The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King. And, oh my goodness, I'm so happy we have air conditioning again. It's actually not that warm in here for a change. I don't know how people back, or even now, live in Florida without AC, because I'm dying. That was horrible. My God. If I could make it snow in here, I probably would. Alright, well, that is everything. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. It is Wednesday. We've made it halfway through. Woo! And tax returns are coming in, and of course not ours. Probably won't be here till next week. But I hope you guys have a great week and weekend, and I will see you guys next Wednesday.